Okay. So, good evening, everyone. I'm Jam. So, I'm gonna be teaching you today. Ano po is the basic differentiation rules. So, if anyone na STEM dito is naturo na diba to sa atin. So, ibabalik ko lang for upcut. So, I'm not a professional or anything. Gusto ko lang i-share yung mga natutunan ko sa lessons na to. So, let's start. Next slide, Hazel, please. So for today, our learning objectives is number one is derive derive the basic differentiation rules, which is the constant rule, power rule, multiple rule, sum or difference rule. And the number two is to apply the basic differentiation rules in solving for the derivatives of functions. So let's start, guys. Next slide, Hazel, please. So, what is differentiation? Differentiation is a fundamental concept in calculus that deals with finding the rate at which a function changes at any point. Next, please. So, the first one is the constant rule. So, ang rule dito is ang derivative of a constant is always zero. So, here, meron dito yung formula is the derivative of a constant is always equals to zero. So here is the example. If f of x is equals to 5, then f prime x is equals to 0. So another example is if f of x is negative 14, so the f prime x is always zero. So yon constant po lagi ang uh, first function or the first derivative sa constant rule. So next slide please. The next one is the power rule. So if k is a real number, then the derivative of the function f of x is equals to x to the power of k is here po yung formula. So the derivative of x to the power of k is equals to k x to the power of k minus 1. So I have one example here. Next slide, please. So let us find the derivative of f of x is equals to x to the power of 4. So, so here, gagamitin po natin yung power rule. So para ma-find po ang derivative is, as I've mentioned earlier, that we're using the power rule. So we need to copy the exponent and write as a coefficient of the term. So coefficient means yan po the power which is the 4, yung x to the power of 4. Yan po. And at the same time, we subtract 1 from the exponent. So we then have po is this. So f prime x is equals to 4x to the power of 4 minus 1. So, need naman po, di ba, unahin na i-minus po yung mga exponent. So, 4 minus 1 is equals to 3. So, so we have here po ang derivative of the function, the f of x is equals to x to the power of 4 is f prime x is equals to 4x cube po. Okay bang explanation ko or like
Okay lang po. Okay lang.
po or okay, thank you. Next
Okay
slide
lang po.
please. So we have here the next one, the constant multiple rule. So if f is differentiable and c is a constant, then the derivative of the function c times the f is here po yung formula, the derivative of c f of x is equals to c f prime of x. So my example din po. Next slide, Hazel. Thank you. So here's my example. So Let us use the constant multiple rule to find the derivative of f of x. Here is the 4x to the power of 6. So the derivative of the function f is the same as f prime is equals to 4 times the derivative of x to the power of 6. So need po natin ibahin po silang dalawa like, ay oo. So in this case, you have to find the derivative of x to the power of 6 using the power rule. So, i-multiply po natin and here po yung formula ay yung equation f prime of x is equals to 4. Tapos, gamitin natin yung power rule which is the kx to the power of k minus 1. So, ito, 6. 6x to the power of 6 minus 1. So, ang unahin natin i-equate is the exponent. So, 6 minus 1 is 5. So, ito na, 6x to the power of 5. So, i-multiply na natin yung 4 sa 6. So, 4 times 6 is equals to 24. So, we have here our answer. The f prime x is equals to 24x5. So, yung f prime po is, yun po yung first derivative or first function po niya. Yan po. Next slide, please. Here naman is yung sum or difference rule. So let f and g be differentiable functions. Then the sum difference of f and g is also differentiable. So ito po yung ito po yung formula for the sum rule. So the derivative of the sum of f and g is given by, so the derivative of f of x plus g of x is equals to f prime x plus g prime x. Next slide, please. So here naman is yung formula for the difference rule. So the derivative of the difference of f and g is given by the derivative of f of x minus the g of x is equals to f prime x minus the g prime x. So, as you can see, kanina is yung sum is addition yung sign niya and here po sa difference is yung subtraction. So, here's the example of a sum rule po. Next slide, Hazel. So, let us use the sum or difference rule to find the derivative of f of x is equals to x cubed plus x squared. So to find the derivative of f, we need to get the derivative of each term. So f prime x is equals to the derivative of x to the power of 3 plus the derivative of x to the power of 2. So, gagamitin din dito yung power rule. So, yung power rule is, yung formula niya kanina, yung na-mention ko kanina is yung kx to the power of k minus 1. So, first natin i-equate is itong x to the power of 3. So, wait, oh my god. So, ito yung first natin gamitin, x to the power of 3. So, first i-equate is yung exponent. So, 3 minus 1 is equals to 2. And, i-copy lang yung coefficient and ilagay doon sa katabi ng x. So, 3x to the power of 2. And next naman is yung x squared. Yun din ang gagawin. First is yung i-equate mo na yung exponent. So, 2 minus 1 is equals to 1. So, i-copy din yung coefficient, itabi sa x, yun na, and yun, 2x na ang answer natin. So, we have here our, the derivative of the function f of x is equals to x cubed plus x squared is, the f prime is equals to 3x squared plus the 2x. So, next slide, please. How about kung fraction ang function na binigay. So ganito siya, and negative yung exponent. Ay no pala. So ang example na to is fraction lang pala, sorry. So step 1 is rewrite the function using the negative exponent rule. So f of x is equals to 26 over x to the power of 4 is magiging 26x to the power of negative 4 siya. The step 2 is define the derivative of the function using the constant multiple rule followed by the power rule. So, ang gagawin natin dito is hanapin muna natin dito yung derivative ng x to the power of negative 4. So, here yung equation niya. So, f prime x is equals to 26 times the derivative of x to the power of negative 4. So, we first equate the x to the power of negative 4. So, ito, copy the coefficient and ilagay sa katabi ng x, so negative 4. Tapos, i-minus natin yung negative 4 sa 1. So, negative 4 minus 1 is negative 5. So, here na is the 26 times the negative 4x to the power of negative 4 minus 1, magiging negative 5 na. And here's the answer. So 26 times negative 4 is equals to negative 104x to the power of negative 5. So, therefore, ang ating first function or derivative is going to be the negative 104 x to the power of negative 5 or gagawin natin siyang fraction ulit. So here's the answer. The negative 104 x to the power of 5. Bakit? Wait lang. Oh yes. Negative 104x to the power of negative 5. So, if gawin natin siyang fraction is magiging negative 104 is yung ilagay sa numerator yung 104 and the denominator is dx raised to 5. So, yung negative is ilabas natin siya from x to the power of negative 5. So, magiging negative 104 over x to the power of 5. Mabilis ba ako? Or okay lang?
Words lang naman po.
Yun lang kasi yung ano ko ngayon, yung ilelesson kasi basic differentiation lang naman. Do you have any question, guys?
Yes
So
po.
far naman.
Pwede po magtanong po.
Ano po? Sige, go lang po.
Ano po yung rule sa ano po yung rule sa exponent para ma-up yung yung negative exponent po?
Ano po?
Huwag na lang po.
Ay, okay lang. Go.
Paano po yung gagamitin na rule sa exponent para itaas yung negative po? Halimbawa, di ba yung 26x raised to negative 4. Ano pong rule sa exponent?
Anong rule po if exponent? Yun ba yung question?
Yes po.
Wait lang po. pwede po natin gamitin yung power rule. Wait. Wait lang po, I'm sorry kasi maingay masyado dito. Ano po, pwede po ay yung sa ano po, sa question mo kanina, which is here yung exponent is mag-use po tayo ng power rule and we can use po yung quotient rule which is hindi po siya kasali sa ano ko ngayon sa lesson. Yun po. And about po sa mga ano yun sa sample problems po is magsasend po ako mamaya ng G form for ano po, quiz. If that's okay with you guys. May questions pa po kayo?
Sana po.
Hazel, okay lang ba yun?
Si Leandro ata may question.
Ano po question mo? Go lang po.
You can open your mic, Leandro. Wala na ata siyang question, di siya nagsasalita. Okay na yan?
Wala na pong question? Okay lang ba yun, Hazel? Masyadong
Yeah,
lang
for
kasi
me,
yung lesson
okay
na
lang.
to. Okay lang
Last
yun?
slide mo na ba to?
Oo, last slide na talaga yan kasi yan lang yung nakalagay kasi basic differentiation lang naman yung
Yeah.
naano sa akin.
Okay naman na sa akin. Sa inyo ba guys, like last questions or any clarifications?
Yes.
Go na. Mag-open mic na.
Meron,
Free.
Hello
Yes.
po. May tanong po yung isa sa inbox. Sabi niya, always po ba i-apply yung negative exponent rule kapag fraction?
Ano po yun? Wait lang po. Kasi ano ang hina ng... Wait lang.
Mela. Ask ni Rin, always po ba na ina-apply yung negative exponent rule kapag fraction?
Andiyan po ba siya? Yung nagtanong. Ano po? So, kapag ang ano po, yung given po is nasa baba po yung ano, yung given tapos may negative siya na exponent. Ano lang po natin yun, i-reciprocal. Pero pag yung iba po na fraction, gagamitan po natin yun ng quotient rule. Yun po, yung halimbawa, ano ba tawag doon? Yung BDU minus UDB all over B squared. Yun po yung gagamitin natin. Pag ibang fraction, halimbawa yung fraction niya is may fraction siya ng multiplication sa taas, tapos yung sa baba niya meron din siyang fraction ng multiplication. Gagamitan po natin yun ng quotient rule. Pero pag negative lang po siya, halimbawa, yung kaninang sample, yung 2x at 26x raised to negative 4, gagawin mo po siyang reciprocal muna para ma-differentiate mo siya by using power rule, tapos applying constant, applying power rule yung x raised to n minus 1, or bring the exponent from the front, then minus 1 to exponent.
Yes po. Thank you for explaining. Nawala kasi ako. So, yun. You can apply naman po the negative exponent rule. Even po ang expression po is a fraction po.
Pwede po bang makuha yung copy ng presentation?
Yes po, isasend ko na lang po sa GC yung link po ng Canva.
Yeah. Thank you po. Thank you po.
Thank you po.
For the information of everybody, lahat ng slides na ginamit for the review session, uploaded na siya sa G Drive na nasend na sa lahat ng GCs. Yun lang. Thank you. Yes, Aisha, ikaw na.
Go, Aish. Yes, yes.
Yes po, tsaka ano po, calculus 1 po.
May questions pa ba kayo, guys? Wala na po. Magsasend na lang ako ng G4 mamaya for po, yung ibang magbibigay pa ako ng mga equations for you to solve po.
Mela,
Yes.
may question sa chat box.
Okay.
Mababasa mo ba?
Yung first example. Yes.
Okay.
Yung first example. If ang po is if difference, if yung subtraction po yung gagamitin, yan ba yung ginamin mo po? If sa difference po, rule po is i-change po natin. So, for example, f of x is equals to x to the power of 3 is change po siya yung addition na sign for the sum. Sa difference naman po is change po siya from addition to subtraction po. So, gagawin din po doon is yung power rule lang and nung change lang din doon is yung yung sign. Magiging minus po. And yung answer po niya is f prime x is equals to 3x squared minus 2x po. Okay na ba yun?
Paano daw po mag-reciprocal ng isang ng isang expression daw, sabi nung isa.
Ano po yun?
Paano daw
Kasi
po mag-reciprocal po ng isang expression daw po, halimbawa. Sabi dun sa chat box, sabi, paano daw po gamitin yung reciprocal?
Wait lang. For the first question, Mel, paano daw magagamit ang reciprocal? Then next is how po malalaman if sum or difference formula ang gagamitin?
Yung reciprocal, okay. So, if yung reciprocal rule po is, di ba, yung f of x is, wait lang. Sa reciprocal for, differentiation rule naman to, no? Or, sino yung nag-question about sa reciprocal? Sa differentiation rule ba yon?
Si Angelo ata I think andito pa siya. Wait,
Ay, okay.
Yes po.
what do you mean about this ba, Angelo? Like, mag-open mic ka na lang.
Yung sinabi niyo po kanina yung iba ka. Magre-reciprocal po ng ano?
Si Ralph Jan ba nagsabi nun? Or ako? Nawala kasi ako.
Ako nagsabi po.
Yan si Ralph po yung nagsabi.
So, ginagamit po natin yun kung halimbawa is yung expression is naka-raise po siya sa negative integers or negative number. So, ang gagawin nyo po dun, i-flip na lang po yun. Or halimbawa, 1, di ba, meron dun, 26x raised to negative 4. Ang gagawin nyo po dun, iaangat nyo po yung 26 ay magkakaroon po kayo ng dx over 2x. Iangat nyo po yung exponent kasama ng coefficient na 26 tsaka yung variables na x. Tapos gagawin nyo pong negative yung sign or negative sign yung exponent po para para makaproceed po kayo sa pag-differentiate. Then, gagamitin nyo po yung product rule na ang formula is x raised to n minus 1. Tapos i-bring mo to the front yung exponent, then minus 1. Okay niyan? Yung mag-flip ka lang ng expression, halimbawa yung 2x 1 over 2x 26 times x raised to 4. Tapos i-flip mo yun, so iangat mo yung 26 over 26x raised to negative 4 para makaproceed ka sa process ng differentiation. Ganun po yung gagawin. So, ibig sabihin po ng reciprocal is yung kabaliktaran po ng fraction. Yun po yun. Sana po na-gets.
Thank you po.
May isang question pa, wait. So what if po negative exponent na po siya, so need na po ba i-apply yung negative exponent rule? So, sa po dito, if ang negative exponent po is obviously gagamitin natin is yung power rule for differentiation. So, dito po na-apply yung negative exponent. So, may isang example ako is the f of x is equals to x to the power of negative 3. So, ang first po natin is identify the exponent. So, in this case po, ang exponent po natin is the negative 3. So, apply po yung power rule natin and multiply by the exponent and subtract po natin 1 from the exponent. So, eto na po siya is f of x is equals to x to the power of negative 3 is f prime x is equals to negative 3x to the power of negative 3 minus 1. So, we have here the derivative po niya is the x to the power of 3. Ito po is the f prime x is equals to negative 3, x is equals to negative 4. So, ang answer po niya is magiging negative 3, negative 3 over x to the power of 4 po.
Meron pa bang ibang questions, guys? Or wala na? Ay, meron pa. May follow-up question pa ata si Trisha Mela. I mean, po yung given is fx is equals to, wait lang, 26 over x, negative 4 ba to, guys? Malabo kasi mata ko. To the power of negative 4. Mela, are you still there?
Hello, I'm sorry, nawala yung wifi ko. Ano nga yung question?
Wala na ata si Trisha dito.
Ay,
Okay
okay na ba
na. Ay,
yung
no,
bus?
andito pa pala siya. Andito pa pala siya. I'm so sorry. Ito yung question niya, oh. I mean po, kung yung given is fx is equals to 26 over x negative 4 to the power of negative 4 po, sabi niya.
Sa negative exponent rule ba yan? Diba?
If may mga questions pa po kayo, feel free to ask na lang po.
Yes po. If wala na po and pwede po kayong mag-message po doon sa GC. Okay na ba yun, Hazel? Wala na naman
Yeah, I think
magtatanong eh.
okay na tayo, guys. Like, if may follow-up questions pa kayo. Oh my God, meron pa. Si
Meron
Dexter.
pa, okay.
Guys, pwede mag-open mic na lang kayo para hindi na kayo mahirapan mag-type. And
Ay,
para
okay.
specific yung tanong nyo sana.
Hindi naman daw po yung tanong.
Ano po if yung 4 then minus 1? Negative 4 po yun? Right? Okay. 26 over x. Yung question ba niya is walang negative sign or meron?
Medyo
I think,
magulo.
Amela, sinagot ni Dexter yung question ni Trisha. Yun.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay na ba tayo, guys? Wala nang follow-up. Kasi if meron pa, sa GC na lang. Para mabasa ni
Oo.
Mela. Okay, that's and our review session for today's week. So wala na tayong review session tomorrow kasi K-pop will take over. So see you guys again sa next review session on Tuesday until Friday na tayo next week. Yun lang. Thank you.